I just made myself a little Nespresso. This is just like a single espresso with some almond milk, some cinnamon, froth it all up, and then I put some vanilla syrup in it. But we went to Nespresso yesterday and got some new Nespresso pods, and they had a deal where you bought like 10 Nespresso sleeves and they gave you 2 of these cups, which are honestly super cute, and they're very heavy duty, like it's thick glass, and you got 1 sleeve of coffee for free. We just honestly like to have a lot of Nespresso pods on hand so that we don't have to constantly be buying them. I think we have 120 pods right now. That's gonna last us like a few months, so that's like the one good thing about buying it in bulk. But now I'm in the bathroom. I am doing my makeup because it is now 11 o'clock. Now I want to go to Target, run some errands, go get the groceries, and I might go to Sephora just because I realize like I'm running low of a lot of makeup. My makeup routine is honestly super simple just because I'm still dealing with a lot of breakouts and I don't want to like break my skin out. But honestly, my skin is clearing up so nicely ever since I like actually started taking more supplements. I've started drinking more water, making sure to eat more like fruits and vegetables, whole foods, and all of that. Right now I do have concealer on. I do want to mention that I have concealer on, so you can't really see it all, but there's a lot less actual active acne and a lot less scarring. I do have some like right here is like another problem area, as well as some on my chin and some on this cheek. But for the most part, also like partial like neck, but for the most part it's cleared up a lot within the past few weeks. So that makes me super happy just because it was something, it's honestly really hard to deal with acne. I've dealt with acne my entire life. My acne cleared up when I started taking like acne medication aside from birth control, and I felt really good in my skin. I was looking back on photos. My skin was super clear. I barely had any breakouts like ever. And since getting off of like my acne medication, birth control, it honestly just, I had a mega flare up for like 3 months, and it's now starting to like kind of like settle down, calm down more, which is really nice because if you deal with acne, you definitely know it can like put a little blow to your confidence, especially when you've had clear skin and you get like all these flare-ups and stuff like that. So I'm glad I'm starting to figure it out, but I'm still very careful with what I do. I've also minimized a lot of my skincare and I've been using more natural stuff. So in the daytime, I will use like this Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. But at nighttime, all I'm using is like aloe vera. That's like what I put on my face at night. I wash my face and then I put aloe vera all over my face. I use like a fresh leaf of aloe vera, scoop everything out, blend it up, freeze them into these little like popsicles, and then I go over my face with that at night. And I think that might also be one of the reasons why my face is clearing up. Plus, I've been drinking a lot more like spearmint tea, and they say spearmint tea is good for like acne and clearing up acne. So that aside, my makeup routine is very simple. Switch to like non-comedogenic makeup, which means non-pore clogging, because I don't want to clog my pores anymore since my face is very acne prone. So instead of foundation, I said I just use this cream in the mornings. I also blend it with these little like glow drops. They're luminizing glow drops. This is from Versed Beauty. These are very similar to like the Drink Elephant De-Bronzy drops. I like Versed. I like the brand Versed a lot. I use their little Day Dissolve cleansing balm. This is what I use to take off my makeup at nighttime. But those drops like honestly give me like a nice glow and a nice like base, for example, instead of foundation, especially during the daytime. If I'm not going to like an event or a party, I feel like there's no need to put foundation on. Obviously, to each their own. Some people like more coverage, less coverage. I just like more glowy, more natural. I also just have been not even filling in my brows. I just use this little like brow gel that's like tinted in brown to kind of put them in place and keep it a little bit more natural. This is from Kosas Beauty. And then honestly, like guys, when I'm telling you like my makeup routine is so simple, I'm not the best at makeup, so maybe that's why I just keep it more simple. I put a little bit of highlighter on my nose, the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, and then I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. I don't know why that took me so long to say, but it's just this like little powder. This is one of the things I need to go pick up on because I don't have that much. It's kind of running out. I also need to pick up another concealer just because I fully ran out of that today. I really was scooping the last remnants of that concealer. Another thing in terms of acne, I was also just diagnosed. I was just told that I am very gluten intolerant. No shocker. I guess it was a shocker because I've been eating pasta, bread, like gluten every single day, multiple servings a day of my entire life, and also my entire life I've always had stomach issues. But since cutting back tremendously on gluten, I'm not fully 100% gluten-free just because I found out about this of like 2-3 weeks ago. But since cutting back, I've also noticed like a difference in my acne. I'm not saying you need to go gluten-free, that's just what I was told after doing blood work tests and working with like an actual doctor. I also go in with this super old Morphe Madison Beer eyeshadow palette, and I use this color and this color. I kind of just tap them both, blend it, because it kind of gives the illusion of being the same color as my skin. And it kind of just, I don't know, I feel like it kind of makes my eyes pop a little bit more, but nothing dramatic, just because I am trying to make it like similar to my skin color. Then I also go in with this little one and just highlight the inner corner of my eye. I've been doing this basically since high school. I'm like known for having like this in my friend group, just like highlighting my eye just because I think it pops more. And then I just finish it off with mascara. Okay, so that's my makeup. I'm telling you guys, it is so simple. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what to wear today. I don't know why. I feel like whenever I go out, I just like try to put in more effort to like dressing up, looking cute, just because I'm literally like in this little pajama set, which don't get me wrong, it's the cutest thing ever. It's the comfiest thing ever. It's from Drift Avenue. But whenever I'm home, I'm pretty much in leggings, sweatpants, sweatshirts, robes, and stuff like that. So whenever I go out, even if it's just to run errands, to get groceries, I like to put a little bit more effort in. Okay, I know I just said I want to dress up more, but I feel like I can like kind of dress up but still dress down and be comfy. I am obsessed with these little traveler's pants from Abercrombie. I don't know if they sell them anymore, and I'm really sad if they don't, because they're so comfy. They're perfect for like on the go, for traveling, for running errands. So I think that is what I'm gonna wear today. So I have those on, and then as for my shirt, I just don't know. And I love how I put so much thought and effort into it when it really doesn't matter. I'm literally going to Target and the grocery store. But it makes me feel good. Before I go anywhere, I obviously need to make the grocery list for when we go to Trader Joe's. Excuse the laundry noise in the background, but basically what I do is I made this little like thing on Canva, and I put down breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. I don't stick to this to a T. Obviously things come up and we like change plans. But this week, for example, for dinner, we're having lentil bolognese, honey garlic shrimp bowls, as well as some salmon rice bowls, and like homemade pizza night. I do that mostly just to kind of help myself like understand and know like what I'm eating meal to meal, but also so we don't like overspend, overbuy, and or let food go to waste. It honestly just helps me to have like a mental plan of what we're eating in the week. That way, like come like Tuesday, you're not like, oh, like what are we eating for dinner? Then you have to think of something or go to the store. Like we already have everything we need. Sometimes, yes, we do get lazy, or like things get busy, or like we run behind like at work or something like that. So then we'll order out or go out or something, but at least we have like the food that we need to make in order to make the meals that we like planned for. Chico! What do you want to eat for lunch this week? Okay, so I just got back from the shoe store, and I was in between the shoes that I got and a pair of Hoka's. I got a pair of Asics. They're just these like black Asics. They're very bouncy. I really like the feel of them. They're very light as well. The guy said that they're perfect for running, for walking, whatever. But now I'm like, do I regret buying these and not getting the Hoka's? Like, I like the color of the Hoka's. They're very bright. These ones obviously match with more outfits, more workout clothes and stuff like that. Not that that really matters all that much, but I did like the Hoka's. I just don't know if I love the feel of them, but I am still like thinking about them, even though I just bought these. The guy said that I should replace my shoes every like 6 to 8 months. So honestly, maybe I'll just suck it up with this pair, and then in like 6 months from now, I'll just buy another pair of Hoka's now that I know which one actually fits my foot and like works best for me. But now we're gonna go off to Target to run a few errands. I'll give you guys a haul of the stuff I got at Target once I got home. But I stopped at the little Starbucks in Target, and I got a strawberry lemonade refresher and some egg bites because it is at 2 o'clock and I'm starving. I haven't had lunch. I only had the little bagel sandwich this morning for breakfast. and I just needed more food. I'm definitely gonna still be hungry like when I get home. So after this, once I finish these little egg bites, we're gonna make our way to Trader Joe's, and I'll probably just pick up like obviously our weekly groceries, but also something for lunch just to kind of hold me over until dinner, because these 2 little egg bites, as good as they are, they're just not gonna fill me up for so long.
Oh, just let it pour. I don't wanna ever hold you back, since we've already made our bed. So just lie in it and don't lie to me. You're my eyewitness.
Here's all of our groceries. We had to do some restocks, which made it more expensive. I want to say we spent like $142 on groceries today. So we got 2 things of almond milk. We completely ran out of olive oil, so I had to get some more olive oil. I got some sparkling mineral water, just because the water that we drink on a day-to-day basis doesn't really have minerals, at least here in the US, at least here in Miami. So I want to start drinking more mineral water. I've also recently really started liking sparkling water, which is something I used to not like. I got some maple syrup. I use this a lot for like oatmeal and just like little pastries and baked goods that I use and make. And then some apple cider vinegar, just because it's really good for you. I get the one with the mother or something, whatever it's called, because it's like better for you than the one that's like filtered out. I usually make my own sauces, but since it is literally 3:20 and I still haven't really had a lunch, I just picked up this cacio e pepe pasta sauce, and you'll see what I'm gonna pair with it in just a second. I got some sweet potatoes, I got some apples, some more apples. These are for like smoothies. These are really just to snack on. I got an avocado, I got some lemons and a lime, some broccoli, because we're gonna make like a quinoa broccoli sweet potato bowl this week with chickpeas, some carrots to snack on. I really want to start adding more herbs to my like meals and salads, so I picked up some mint and some parsley this week just for that. I also picked up some blackberries. I don't know why I like never buy blackberries. I always buy like blueberries and strawberries, but blackberries are super good too. I got this big thing of strawberries just because I feel like I go through them so fast, as well as some more spring mix and spinach. Then I honestly cannot remember the last time I had kiwis and or if I've ever had kiwis, but I just kind of really want to try them, and so I just bought a pack of them. I might start slow and put them in my smoothie this week just to see if I like the taste of them, and then maybe I'll start snacking on them. I'm trying to like continue to expand my taste palette, just because if you know me, I used to be super picky. That kind of goes the same with the pineapple and the mango that I got some frozen mango. I know I like pineapple, I just kind of still get freaked out by it, so I've been putting it in my smoothies to kind of get myself more acclimated to the taste. And mango, I've been doing the same thing, except I didn't buy fresh mango. I just bought frozen mango because I don't know if I like it on its own. I know I like mango water, I know I like the mango in my smoothies, so I'm working my way up to like actually just snacking on mangoes. I know that sounds very like funny and childish, but like that's honestly the way it is with me. I also got some bananas. I still have some of these yogurts, but I just picked one more up so that I can have an extra for like a snack or a breakfast this week. And then some vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto. This is honestly my favorite pesto ever. I'm not vegan obviously, but I still choose this one over like the regular pesto. We're also gonna make homemade pizza, so I'm gonna use this as my base this week as like instead of pizza sauce. I got my boyfriend some smoothie packets. I got myself the mango and the pineapple, as well as like this mixed berries one, this cheese for pizza, but I also just really love like the fresh mozzarella cheese, so I got this for my pizza. We had the little bagel sandwiches and we really wanted hash browns, and I forgot to get those, so I got them so that we could have. Then this is gonna be my lunch. I found gluten-free pasta, so I'm so excited. I got this gluten-free cheese ravioli, so I'm gonna have this with the cacio e pepe sauce over there. And then my boyfriend likes pepperoni on his pizza, so I got that for him. We're gonna have some salmon rice bowls, and then he's gonna have like his chicken, broccoli, and rice for lunches this week, so I got him 2 packs of chicken. He wanted some snacks, so we got some salt and pepper chips, as well as these little pretzel nuggets for him. And then I still have to do laundry. We've done 2 loads of laundry. This is gonna be the last load of laundry that we have to do today. Besides that, I think that's pretty much it. Let me show you quickly what I got at Target. It's honestly not much, but it's mostly like cleaning supplies that we've run out of. Okay, so at Target, I'm trying to like switch over. I've always been more so like of a clean product person, but I'm trying to switch over even more so with clean products. I don't really have like Clorox or anything like that in my house. This is like the Ever Spring multi-surface cleaning wipes, just to like wipe down the surfaces. I also love Myers. Myers is like super clean. It's made without parabens and phthalates, glycol solvents, and artificial colors. It's very simple and clean ingredients. This is also just like a multi-surface cleaner. I use this pretty much whenever we like cook on here, or like on here I'll just spray it down after we cook. I love this TheraBreath like little oral rinse. This is like a cleaner version of a mouth rinse, but it's really good. It keeps your breath really fresh, and it makes sure your like breath doesn't stink for up to like 24 hours, I want to say. I tell you guys, I love Myers. This is the little hand soap. I like this one. It's in the scent Peony. I don't know how you say that. We ran out of sponges, so I picked up some sponges. This is your sign. This is your PSA or whatever to replace your loofah. You're supposed to replace these like every month or two, and the one we've had has been in our apartment for about 6 months, which is kind of gross. It's like all, when you know you need to replace it, it's when it's like kind of like all shredded and it doesn't look like a nice ball anymore. So I just picked up another loofah. I also picked up this 7th generation disinfecting multi-surface cleaner. This one actually disinfects. This one I use like if we are like cooking eggs and we got the eggs on, like the egg whites are liquid on the surfaces, or even like if we cook salmon or like cutting salmon and chicken over here, I'll wipe it down with a disinfectant spray instead of just like a surface cleaner. And then I got some hair ties. I feel like I'm always losing my hair ties, but I want to keep these in my car. I just ordered a bunch of things on Amazon for my car. Emily Kaiser or Kizzer on TikTok inspired me. She has like this little pouch, like makeup pouch in her car where she keeps hand sanitizers, like wipes, hair ties, and all this other miscellaneous stuff that you kind of need and you always forget about. So I did that. I ordered a ton of those things on Amazon. I picked these up at Target, but that is pretty much that. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this away before it starts to like defrost and all of that. And then we're gonna make some lunch. We're gonna make some ravioli, and I'm so excited because I haven't had ravioli since I've gone gluten-free. Okay, so here's the lunch. I know it looks just very plain white and boring, but I'm actually excited to eat it since it is gluten-free. It's my first time trying this like Trader Joe's gluten-free pasta. Like I said, I used a cacio e pepe sauce. I also added a tiny bit of Parmesan and some red pepper flakes just to kind of give it more spice to it. I finished my lunch not too long ago, and I just filmed a few TikToks, just like a few get ready with me type of TikToks. But now I think I'm about to go to Sephora. I was debating going or not, but I figured like why not? I'm like already dressed and like still like ready for the day. The sun is literally blinding me. Hold on. I figured might as well go. Also, I just don't know if I like how my hair feels today. I don't know what's up with it. So I put it back in like a low loose braid. I also have a massive headache. I just took some ibuprofen, so I'm hoping the headache kind of subsides shortly. I've been chugging water, but let's just go ahead and go to Sephora because it is 5:30. I want to go and come back before it gets too dark outside, since I am walking to it, because there's one like within like a mile of a walk. I literally ran out of this dry shampoo today. I've actually liked this dry shampoo. I just think today my hair felt weird. I don't know why, what it is, but I do definitely want to restock on this, or like one that gets recommended to me. I might ask the people at Sephora. I also have run out of the Kosas concealer that I'm obsessed with, so I want to get another one. This Charlotte Tilbury like Flawless Finish powder I've run out of, or close to it, so I'm just gonna pick up another one. I need to get some new mascaras, and then I think that's pretty much it. I told you guys this morning I might want to replace my brushes just because they're so kind of gross. I have another one of these sponges, of these beauty blenders. I might as well just get it out so that I can replace it. I got this at Target like 2 weeks ago and I keep forgetting to replace it. And then honestly, we'll see what else I might end up getting, because I feel like I always go to Sephora for like 1 or 2 things and I leave spending more than I probably would have intended to. But I think now that I'm going into it knowing that I'm likely going to spend a lot, it won't hurt me as bad. but we'll see. I just want to go ahead and get out now so I can come back and just relax for the rest of the evening. I don't know why, but I've been craving nachos for the past like week or two. So we decided to just go to the store and quickly get ingredients. All we're doing is cooking up like ground turkey. We got some Tostitos chips. We got some sour cream. We have shredded queso, red onion, jalapeno, cilantro, all that stuff. And then I also just got this Tostitos salsa con queso. I also quickly, while the chicken's cooking, I forgot to show you guys what I got at Sephora. I got this Sephora primer. I got my Kosas concealer that I'm really excited for. I got the Ilia skin tint serum that's super nice and light. I didn't feel like spending like $75 on makeup brushes, so I just got this like makeup brush cleaner, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury powder and the dry shampoo that I've been liking recently. I wanted to try the Charlotte Tilbury like contour wand, but they didn't have that in my shade like medium because I felt like the dark one would be too dark for me. So I think I might just either go another day or order it online because I do know that it's usually out of stock, so I'm hoping I can get to try it soon. We finished the nachos and we watched the last episode of You. It is currently 8:30. I'm kind of tired and a little lazy, but I figured I might as well just read. I've been reading A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. I think that's how you say his last name. But it's honestly really good. It's all about like awakening to your life's purpose. It's a very heavy and intense book in the sense that like it's just like a lot of new learnings, and so I only read a little bit by a little bit. I kind of switch off between reading this and a fiction book because this is just like a lot sometimes, but it's really good right now. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna sit down on the couch and read until I get sleepy.
For the best